The Maestro Tinong Legacy. Capturing stories of people, of places, of moments too fleeting to hold, preserving them in color, light, and form. His art does not simply reflect life. It shapes it. It inspires. It endures. Martino Tinong Abellana painted not just what he saw, but what he felt. Through his brush, the ordinary became extraordinary. The familiar became profound. He painted faces, landscapes, and quiet stories of a people. But more than that, he shaped the vision of those who would follow.
I am Tina Marie Himalaloan Gandyongko. Sir Abellana would sit beside me during class, and while we are painting, we stay inside the studio or we go to the back of the canteen, teach us, no? Kanang aside from looking at what you're painting, the subject, what we learned in theory, yan yung i-apply. So when the sun hits, kung asa ang naigo sa leaves, branches na dapat mag-dark, even until now, ma-remember gina nako. There's no such thing as mood. Because I always believe nga, na kay high, na kay times nga ganahan kay ka, and na po kay times nga, di sa ka ganahan. You have to paint every day because you are an artist. That is the profession that you have chosen, and you have to do it consistently so you will achieve your dream.
I am Celso Pipito, and as an artist, I strongly attribute my artistic learning through his teachings when I was in UP. What I also like about Sir Tinong is that he is very dedicated to his art, very professional. And one thing that I also like about him is his humility. He is very humble. I never see him bragging about his talent. Sir Abellana is really one of my great influence as an artist. Because I started to paint in his direction. I have painted for 13 years, following his footsteps after graduation.
I am architect June Bayaton. Currently, I am the chair of the architecture program at Cebu Institute of Technology University. I was under Professor Martino Abellana during my senior year as an architecture student. I was under him in decorative arts. We always look forward to attending his class because, for one, I am always in awe and fascinated as he makes strokes on the board using colored chalk then and transform it into a composition, into a work of art. Each stroke is done passionately, and slowly he composes an illustration to discuss thoroughly to the class the idea how to communicate through visual means. I consider it to be a rare opportunity and a great privilege to be under him. And I look forward to the day when he will be hailed as a national artist, for he has contributed immensely to Philippine art and culture.
Sonia Irastorza. I am a painter, a visual artist. I remember him as a very soft-spoken, generous teacher in terms of time and how he shared his knowledge. There was no holding back at all. And he was this kind of teacher who would welcome the students, and you as a student would be compelled to listen because he was really very sincere about teaching. Also, during my and people would be like modern art against traditional conservative, siya dili siya. I never heard him say do not paint abstract or anything like that. He always encouraged us to appreciate both because he felt that you could not appreciate one without the other. And I felt na what he was trying to tell us was the principles of art applied to both. It's the same principle that applies to both.
My name is Dante S. Morales, an architect and at the same time an academic mentor at the College of Engineering and Department of Architecture in this institution. When I was under the tutelage of the late Martino Abellana, I have learned from him the basic of sketching and rendering. As efforts are made to acknowledge him as a national artist, I wholeheartedly support this initiative. Martino Abellana's contribution to the Cebuanos, especially with the artistic community, are undeniably worthy of this prestigious recognition. His artistic legacy continues to inspire generations, and I believe he deserves the honor.
I'm Saya Pinyer and I am an artist. My mentor is Martino Abellana and he has been helping me in my path course when I was there. Sula ko sa CIT, handle ko niya. Dito luan na niya, paycake dito na ko nakuha. Ang pansay, ato ko mong spend ko ang camera. Magpinta ko nga ito, landscape pero nakuha na lang ko niya, maayo ka isang tulog.
Born in Karkar, Cebu, his hands captured not only the beauty of his homeland, but the soul of an entire nation. His work is not just admired, it is lived in every Cebuano artist who dares to pick up a brush, in every stroke that carries his influence, in every canvas and masterpiece that echo his touch. Dinong's artistic magnificence prevails. From his small studio in Karkar to the halls of Cebu Institute of Technology University, the University of Southern Philippines, the University of the Philippines Cebu, up to the national museums of today, his heritage is not just in the works he created, but in the artists he nurtured. The greats of today were once students of Dinong. Their voices and canvases all carry traces of his guidance and mastery. A son of Karkar, a master of Cebu, a teacher of a people, a name that stands at the foundation of Cebuano art. Let the world know his name, Martino Dinong Abellana, the Dean of Cebuano Painters.